are visiting another one of the World Birding Center locations. In this video, we're going to go down to South Texas to Benson Rio Grande Valley State Park and World Birding Center. This is easily one of my favorite bird watching spots in South Texas. Watch till the end, see these magnificent birds that we were able to film in the park, and you'll understand why this is one of my favorite locations in South Texas. So well amenitized, easy to get to. It's Mission, Texas is the name of the city. Oh, it's southwest of McAllen, right there on the border. And you can see the Rio Grande Valley, the Rio Grande River from portions of the park. There's also other water that draws lots of diversity of species. We saw several raptors and waterfowl and even songbirds along the water, the resecas and the rivers that run through the park. It's amazing. It's going to cost you about $5 as an entrance fee to get into the park. Well worth it, in my opinion. I'm happy to pay my fair share to keep these wonderful places going, and it was immaculate. I mean, the place is kept more like an outdoor museum. I was very impressed. The staff, very knowledgeable, exceptionally friendly, and the visitor center, I just have to say, has a wonderful selection of ice cream. Very affordable and delicious. I'm just throwing that in there as an added fact while you're out there birding. We were there late November, 85 degrees, a little bit of heat, and the ice cream, fantastic. I recommend it. Also recommend that you check out our birding list that will be included also toward the end of the video. And it's I don't think it was a special day. We saw a couple of special birds we didn't expect to see, but I think any day you go to Benson Rio Grande Valley State Park, you're going to see some fantastic birds, including wonderful and simple, easy, long, leisurely looks at the Texas specialties. I really liked seeing one feeding station with multiple green jays and Altamira Orioles and white-tipped doves, great Kiskadees. I mean, it was it was surreal. It was unbelievable. It's fantastic, is what it was. By the way, if you think that this video is doing a service for you, sharing all of these wonderful birds of South Texas, in this instance anyway, if this is doing a service for you, go ahead and hit that like button. That's a trigger to the YouTube algorithm that shows a lot of support for the channel. It goes well beyond just the click that you provide. So it's much appreciated if you're into that kind of thing. If you know someone else who might enjoy this video, please don't hesitate to share it across your social media. That's how the channel grows. We'll get some new friends in here. And if you hit the icon, the bell icon beside the subscribe button, you'll get notifications of when we upload new content like this. And also, anytime we put out information on the community tab for the Bird Garden YouTube channel, you'll get a little notification. If you've not subscribed to the channel yet and you enjoy having your life made better by relaxing and being entertained by these birds that we video and share with you in various videos from 15 seconds to hour-long plus live streams, go ahead and subscribe. That is a huge weigh-in of your support for the Bird Garden channel. We do appreciate that. One thing about South Texas, I will say, there weren't a lot of bugs, but you need to be armed with bug spray because you're in a lot of habitat where you could encounter some nasty little creatures, spiders and mosquitoes and chiggers, and a little bit of prevention goes a long way. Having said that, I wasn't swatting bugs off at any time. Didn't notice any bug bites, but I was careful with the bug repellent. I used the spray, and of course, anytime you use a bug spray, be very careful not to get that on any of your optics or glassware because those chemicals can interact very unfavorably with the coatings on your nice bird watching optics. So that's just a word of caution there. We were able to ride on a tram at the park, which was helpful when I had two tripods that was lugging around a camera and a scope. And yeah, if you've got that equipment, you've got to take it when you go to Benson Rio Grande Valley State Park, because you never know what you're going to want to film or see at a great distance, since it's South Texas, so everything is very flat, and it's only in the mature growth vegetation that you're not able to see for a great distance. So scope is very handy. So the tram was able to drive on smooth paved surfaces, very smooth from one stop to the next, including several bird blinds, which not only accommodate birds at feeding stations, but also the javelina. There was a family of javelina at one of the feeding stations. Other small mammals, squirrel. I don't recall exactly all the wildlife. I was so enamored with the birds and making sure that I got those logged on my electronic checklist that they stole the show. Excuse me. I wasn't. I wasn't taking note of butterflies or anything else that was there, and it was very cool. Plant life is such an abundance. It's a jungle. What it's subtropical, is that the temperate zone there in the Rio Grande Valley. And we were with you'll see an interview with our guide, the lead interpreter there, State Park Ranger Roy Rodriguez. Amazing guy, just a beautiful person. I'm so glad to have met him immediately following the interview that he was kind enough to give us. It's coming right up. I was able to tell him that I was fortunate to count him as a friend. Incredible ambassador for the park and all of the Rio Grande Valley World Birding Center, as far as I'm concerned. You'll agree. You won't have to take my word for it for very much longer. Let's take a look at this video, including some of the South Texas bird specialties. If you like this, be sure and click the clicks, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Until then, why don't you get out there and see some birds?
My name is Ranger Roy, and we're waiting for you down here in South Texas. Benson Rio Grande Valley State Park and the World Birding Center, we're part of Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. So one of the great things about birding is it's something you can do with grandma, you can do it with the kids, you can do it out the window, and all you need is a place to do it. And we've got the birds. So you need a healthy outlet and something you can always share. And it doesn't matter how old you are or any we got a wheelchair shuttle here waiting for y'all, and all of our amenities are ADA accessible. So no one gets left out here, and the birds are waiting for you. we showed up about 6 years ago, and we've steadily been increasing the numbers in the park. We invite you all to come down to deep South Texas, to the lower Rio Grande Valley and Benson Rio Grande Valley State Park and World Birding Center, where we've got bird blinds and hawk towers, and we have camping, fishing, and we have year-round birding, great weather, and bird list for our park at 365 birds, and you can find us our 366, because it's always the out-of-towners that find the good stuff.